Hi, welcome to this video. A little bit strange starting a video like this for me, but I do want you to try and watch this through because it's just showing you exactly how good this automated betting software for the horses is. And the results you see are actually live results that have been bet over the last 260 days using the software directly plugged into Betfair. So let's start. Which one are you? You're saying they both look the same. One's got a green arrow, one's got a grey. But the question is, and this is what I want you to look at when you look at the graphs coming up. Basically, even if you don't know it, all through your life you're either a half full person or half empty. Okay, half full means great, we've still got half to go. Half empty means, oh, half's gone, what are we going to do now? And it's the half full approach that you need to accept in life in order to get a better deal. Remember, there's always someone worse off than you, and you don't need me to tell you that. But the thing is, it's the approach and the way that you look at life and opportunities that are presented to you dictate where you'll be 12 months down the track. Well, I can't take you 12 months down the track, but what I will do in this video is take you 9 months down the track of what it has done for me. Okay, so sit back. If you want to put a pause on, get a coffee. I just want you to concentrate on what I have to say in this short video. Okay, this is the first slide I want to show you, and immediately, if you're not sure if you're a half full man or a half empty person will look here. Now that is represented the 11th of September here to the 4th of October. So we're basically looking at there at some 24 days or just over 3 weeks. And you can see there we lost about 45 points. Okay, a glass half full person would be looking at it like this, saying we started with 0 and now after 260 days we have 120 points. Sure, we had that failure in there, but it's to be expected. We are betting on horses, and when I went back to try and analyse and all that, this period of September, this 24 days, a lot of 2-year-old races, and that did contribute to a lot of these losing bets here. But the thing is, it's the overall approach. It's not a micro game, it's a macro game. We're looking at the end result. We're looking at the long game, and the long game of it is this is backing the first favourite in the place market for the UK and Irish racing on Betfair. Okay, later on you'll see the parameters that we plug into the software, which is very easy to do, and they have been constant for the 260 days. We changed one thing, which was the Mexican betting form, but don't let that confuse you because you'll see that later on. I hear some of you looking over here and looking at 1st January, for example, £1.20. What you're looking at here is we're targeting to win on a winning bet 10 pence. That's right, 10 pence is all. That's why these figures here are so low. We're only looking at an initial bet to win 10 pence. Okay, and I'll show you a little bit later what happens if you want a bigger bank. This is on a £50 bank. A £50 bank, we have made £122 profit. That's not, the bank hasn't grown to that. That's profit for the 260 days, and we'll show you what that means in a couple more slides. So let's have a, this is the place betting one, and we're backing for the horse to run a place. The next one I'm going to show you, and the one so many shy away from, but you know, obviously it's not as great as this. Sorry, one other thing, this is on 4,500 bets. So it's, you know, you're not, oh, bet one horse a day or anything like that. This is on 4,500 bets. If I get my calculator, by 259 days, so 4500, turn it on, Steve, 4500 divided by 260 equals 17. It's about 17 bets. We're averaging 17 bets a day, so there's plenty of action. But the beautiful thing about this is you don't even have to place a bet. The software does it all for you. You're not sitting at the computer from 12 o'clock to 9 o'clock at night saying, is that a qualifying bet? You know, better wait. You don't do that. You go and play golf, you go down to the pub, you go and have beers, you play darts, you do whatever you want to, go to the theatre, go to a movie. Take your wife out for Christ's sake. Just do something special. You don't have to do it in order to get these results. So let's go to the laying. Oh, the cursed laying, most people are saying. Hang on. Okay, you're still not sure. Okay, you're still not sure what you are. A glass half full, glass half empty. Here's the half empty guy. Bang, look at that, look at that. Look, the big drop there. You had 40 points profit. Then you went all the way down to about 3 points profit. Oh, well, what a failure of a system that is. Hang on, we'll have a look. The first losing bet was about the 13th of August, right down to the 8th of September. That marked this one here. Okay? But what you've got to look at, and what the glass half full person is looking at, is we started here at 0. And now here we are here at nearly 50 points. So in that 260 days, we've made nearly 47 points profit. Now on this one, we're betting, once again, we're trying to win 10p. 10p is all we're trying to win. Okay? But it's nearly doubled the bank. And the other thing is, in this one, we're only at about 40, so about 1,440 bets by the 260. We've only got about 5 bets a day, and we're laying the 5th favourite in the win market on this one. And these big long drops here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've had 9 what we call losing sequences. 9 losing sequences. And if you look here, the 4th of October was our last losing sequence, all the way up until the 10th of January. So we went October, November, December without a losing sequence. So a losing sequence means we have a losing bet, then when we go to recover that bet, the next bet is a losing one as well. So we have 2 losing lays in a row is a losing sequence. And we've only had 8 or 9 of them. And we ran 3 months without even having one. So that is what the software can do for you. And that is why I just want to explain this before I unleash you on the page to have a look at how simple this software is. Okay, just a couple more. Let's have a look at this. This is the backing. Okay, the half empty guy go, look at that month of September. It's the same September that we just looked at before. Yeah, you lost 291 pounds. Yes, we did. But in August, we made 355 pounds. Okay, we gave a lot back in September. Once again, it's that same September slump where they had all the 2-year-olds racing. Okay, October, we got over half of our September back. November was a pretty average month. We made 30 pounds. Geez, some people say we made 30 pounds, we had a winning month. And in these figures here, you're only looking at making £1 target on a race. Okay, so by December here, we're already back here. As you can see there, we're already back where we had that lose. In fact, we're in front. We're in front of where we were. And then January, 176. A lot of people had a terrible January betting. There was frozen tracks, raining. But we made £176 chasing our £1 original profit per winning place bet. That's right, don't lose, we're in the place market. February, it's only February 9 when I'm doing this video now, and we're already £71 up over 8 days. Okay, the upshot of it is look at it. We started here with a 500 bank. Okay, get my little sequence right here. We started with a 500 bank. Okay, and now the bank, the profit is 1,200. The bank now is 1,000, I'm getting excited here, £1,724. The bank has grown. So we've put in our kick, after we paid Betfair, we've got in our kick £1,200 off a £500 bank. That's 245% bank growth. The bank has grown. It's nearly 2.5 times, profit on that. You see here that figure up there, I haven't changed that. That's 245% growth, so it's not 237. Okay, so that is the backing side of it. The laying side of it doesn't make as much, but just before I show you again, look at that. We've had one losing month out of the 9. One losing month out of the 9. And I'll just bring up the laying again, just quickly. I'll show you another slide. Sorry. Okay, while we're talking about backing here, you can tell this wasn't pre-prepared by anyone with any intelligence. It's me. I'm just working on the figures. These are the exact figures that my bot's been betting through Betfair. Okay. For the small punter, and obviously it's not very viable to use a £50 bank. So on a £50 bank with a 10p target over those 259 days, there we are there. £122 profit. It's making 47p average every day profit. Every day. And all you've done is turn the software on in the morning, turn it off at night. And if you use a VPS like I do, you don't even turn it on in the morning and turn it off at night. You just leave it running. Okay. So let's say you want to put a £500 bank into it. So if you put a £500 bank into it, and quite frankly, the £500 bank, well, since I've had it, it's never been in trouble. But we like to be conservative here. £500 bank has given you 1,224 profit. Profit, not turnover, not profit. Okay, and that's averaging you there £4.73 a day average return. Okay, so it's making about 1% on its money every day. Try getting that from the bank. They'll give you 1% for the whole bloody year. Okay, so you want to be a little bit more serious. Well, if you're looking at £2,500, and look, you're not putting £2,500 on a horse. The most we're going to risk, is we've got a stop loss at 250, and the stop loss can be a little bit higher than that, and it's explained all in the manual. We've got 9 videos that come with the software, so you can look at them anytime. But look at that, £2,500 over the 9 months has given you £6,000 profit. You still got your bank of $2,500, but you've got £6,000 in your £6,000 in your kick extra. So £23 a day average return, and this, don't forget, this is only on the place favourite. It's nothing to do with the laying. That's completely separate. The laying has made you more money again. In fact, on a £2,500 bank, the laying has made you close to about 2,100 profit. So you added that to that, that's 8,000 pounds for the 9 months. Okay, so that's the suggested banks, and that's I'll leave it at that. Okay, so this is showing this is the overall of the lay and the back. And don't forget, while the figures are so small here, the lay you can see here laying profit is 47. We're only trying to get 10 here, 10p. We're only trying to make 10p profit. So chasing 10p profit, we've made £47 with a £50 bank. So with 45% growth of the bank, but we're only trying to make 10p. So obviously, if that's a 500 bank, then of course that's £470 profit we've made on a £500 bank. So our return on investment is 2%, and in the backing, our return on investment is 5%. You can see here, laying, we've only had 1,400 laying bets for 1,287 wins, and a strike rate of 89%. So 89% of our lay bets win. Backing the place, we've had 4,500 bets, 2,500 have been winning ones, so we have a strike rate of 56%. So even on a strike rate of 56%, we're still managing to show that growth, and you can see the bank growth there is 245%. That's how much the bank has grown. So it's grown, you know, it's doubled, and it's on its way to its third increase. And as I said, this is 10p, chasing 10p profit. And if we just scroll down a bit, I just scroll down, whoop, maybe shot the wrong way a bit. Look on their laying here. On our laying, you can see there we've had August has been a loss, September's been a loss, all the rest of them have been in profit. And that's the profit line there. So down for August and September, then back up November, December, and February's only got 8 days at the moment. Okay, and then if we just scroll down, pretty much the same as we just saw before. We can see there just that one losing month in September, and we can see the bank growth there of 245% growth. Okay, so that's, when you have a look, you'll see these graphs again on the next page, and that link is just below here. So click on that and have a look. The software does it all for you, and as I said, once you set it up, I really recommend if you're going for the bigger banks and have to set it up on a VPS, because then you don't have to worry about turning it off, turning it on, the power going off, the internet cutting out. You don't have to worry about that if it's sitting on a VPS. But it still works. I've got clients that are really happy just running it off their laptop, running it off their desktop, and still making good returns, and the figures are matching mine. So as I said, this is not back tested, back results, things cut out. These are actual bets that my software have made and continue to make, and it all happens for me when I'm asleep. In Australia, the Australian figures aren't so good. It went really well until last month, and then the place we're backing the second place favourite had a bit of a dip. I've since reduced the odds there, and that's starting to look pick up, but I don't want to show that yet. But certainly UK and Ireland, go for it. These figures show you that it's a software that can give you steady annual income growth. Okay, on behalf of Michael, myself, Steve Davidson, thanks for watching this. Went a bit longer than I thought. I hope your coffee didn't get cold, but I am excited about this, and for the last 260 days, it's done what it says on the tin. It makes money betting on the UK and Irish horses. Thanks again, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.